Hello, YouTube. I did a few things off stream. I firstly finished up all the moves. I have the entire document right here of just every single move that I have changed. And uh, I'm probably going to put that in a Google Doc or sheet. I'm not sure. Probably in a sheet because it's going to be easier to organize that way. So, moves done. I've changed a few Pokemon, but for this, I've been just referencing this chart right here from Smith Plays Emerald Legacy. I'm also going to open up my stream on my other monitor real quick. Switch account. Got two accounts. I've got the one that I primarily actually watch YouTube on and the one that I actually stream on. Emerald Legacy. I haven't I haven't made all of these changes. I did copy over a few of them because some of them are just genuinely like correct. Like Ekans and Arbok, they're not generally great Pokemon. Vulpix and Ninetales, I didn't realize they were like this weak until I saw this chart. I thought they were stronger than this. I'm pretty sure they got buffed in Gen 5, right? I don't remember, but either way, I kept those changes. I didn't go through with the where is it? Lickitung change because Lickitung now has an evolution. And so having it be a 390 something power is totally fine. Because Licky has 520 something. Wheezing I did. Seeking I didn't do Seeking because Seeking now has access to Waterfall, which is an 80 power move versus in this game that they have, they nerfed it to a 70 power move. But I didn't change that. Let's see. I haven't gotten any further than that. Is there a way to like put this in dark mode? There should be. Settings. General. I don't see an option to put this in dark mode, as I am realizing. I guess it's fine for now. No, I actually don't want to. I didn't want to press that button. I got multiple buttons on my mouse that do other things. Like one of them just presses the back page button, the other one presses the forward page button. They're very convenient to have. Let's see what else. What's next? Oh, I also changed Pachirisu Vespiquen. I changed their learn sets because Pachirisu this won't really like ever be shown in a playthrough because Pachirisu isn't caught till like level 10 or something. But if you hatch a Pachirisu from an egg, it would only have bide normally, which is not gonna kill anything, and you have to switch train like it's not even an option. You have to switch train. Versus if it has quick attack, it can actually hurt things. But it's never gonna be relevant. It was just a tiny change I made. It doesn't really matter. The only other thing I did Pachirisu was I increased its attacks because its attacks were 45 and 45. I increased it in 75, and I gave it 10 more speed, which puts its base power still around 470, which isn't great. But I basically just made it usable, but not super strong because while it does have good defenses, it has low HP, it's still pretty frail. And I also added three new moves to it. Yeah, I just gave it some late game scaling. Not that it's ever, not that it didn't need it, or not that it really needed it, but I like Pachirisu. I just wanted to be a little bit more usable, especially in the late game. Vespiquen, it had no flying moves outside of Gust, so I gave it two more in Aerial Ace and Air Cutter. Wait, I think I gave Air Cutter the wrong. No, I gave the right color. So this Air Cutter was Toxic, but Toxic I don't think fits in as well with Vespiquen's theme anyway, and it has no other special flying moves. I think even through TNs I forgot. And Bug Bite was, well, it's never actually going to come to this part because Bug Bite is learned by Combi at level 13, I think it was. And Combi evolves at level 21. But just in case they choose to forget Bug Bite, or they just catch a wild Vespiquen, there's the option for it. And I didn't do anything else to Vespiquen except for increase its HP by 11, just to make it a little bit more bulky, because it had pretty good stats already, but it's still kind of underwhelming because its total is, I forgot what its total was. Hold on, let me do the math. So 240, 440, 480. It's still 480 power, and the reason it's allowed to be higher power is because Vespiquen has such immense weaknesses. If you look at the type chart, so Flying and Bug are not great defensive types. Bug has 3 weaknesses, resists 3 types though. Flying has 3 weaknesses, one of which is shared with Bug, and resists 3 types and is immune to 1. So it has effectively 5 weaknesses, and one of those is a 4 times weakness, which means it will die to that almost no matter what it is. So it's extremely weak defensively, typing wise. So having that extra HP is totally okay. This is somewhat the same for ice types because they have four weaknesses, so they kind of have to be stronger defensively. Also with Hail, I want to give it the defense boost to ice types that it was given in Gen 9, because that is not a thing. Because I know Sandstorm gives rock types a defense boost or something like that. I'm gonna Google it. I was looking at giving Zangoose and Swiper new abilities, but I decided against it. Sandstorm. Five-turn Sandstorm. Let's look at it. I think this might not be what I'm looking for exactly. Sandstorm. Where is the weather effects? Yeah, there's a lot of. Let me put my glasses on. Where are my glasses at? Oh, I think my glasses are over there. I gotta get up and go get them. Can't read tiny text far away. Let's see. Sandstorm's gonna be the last one. Strong winds, what's that? Oh, it's Mega Rayquazas. Fog. Huh. Yeah, Fog in Gen 4 is only relevant in like one spot where you need defog because it is a TM or an HM move. Shadow Sky. Oh, it's exclusive to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Okay. Anyway, Sandstorm effects. Rock type Pokemon get a special defense boost. So yeah, that's why I want to give Hail a special or a physical defense boost to ice types. because ice types are very, very weak defensively. And no. I gotta figure out how to actually like change move effects then, or like weather effects, but that's a future thing. That's on my to-do list. I have a to-do list now. I need to actually, it's not on my to-do list. Add defense boost to ice types in hail. I misspelled hail. I also want to make this change. The reasoning is the same as in Smith Plays video about Emerald Legacy, where he went over all the changes he made. Definitely go watch that video. It's a great video of his Emerald Legacy. I'm getting tired already, dang. He made a ROM hack called Emerald Legacy with some friends in it. It's a great like remaster of Pokemon Emerald. I also changed Warlord's ability to Unaware. I'm gonna reorganize my stuff later. What's important right now is that I get it written down, make sure everything's documented. But going back here, I'm skipping over giving Flareon a boost because of the the physical special split between moves. See, in Generation 3, all fire types are special. So it having this boost is totally like, I got flashbanged by my own wallpaper, bro. That is nuts. Wait. I can't like minimize this because I have that open. Let me close this. Save that, close that. Now I can minimize it. Megumin from the from the Konosuba movie. Oh, dude, the expression always gets me. What was I going on about? Right. So in Generation 3, all fire types are special, so this hit Flareon having a higher special attack makes more sense. Because it is a fire type, so it wants to use fire moves. Porygon is where I have not started. I have not looked at Porygon yet. I might not even make any changes to Porygon because, well, it has 2 evolutions now. I might just leave it alone. In fact, I probably will, at least for now. Maybe eventually, but I don't think I'm ever gonna like buff its attack. That doesn't seem like it's a necessary change to be made. Especially since Tri-Attack is now a special move. So yeah, I'm not gonna make all of these changes, not even close. But Ledian is one that I'm like very interested in. Because like it has such weird stats compared to its learn set. Compared to what it learns, it has such weird stats. They're so odd and strange and unusual. Because like if you look at its first moves, they're all physical. Until level 29, it only gets physical moves. And its attack is 35. 35 attack does nothing. Literally nothing. And it sucks because it gets Comet Punch. It's the only Pokemon besides Kangaskhan and Hitmonchan to get Comet Punch. It's like its signature move. It's just very strange. I don't want to just make it a physical like sweeper naturally because that'd be really weird. But I am gonna buff its attack enough to where it can use these moves. And I'm also gonna probably swap Swarm off because it is Flying Bug, and Flying Bug is again a terrible type. So what I'm probably gonna do is switch it to like Compound Eyes or Tinted Lens or something. I actually forgot what Compound Eyes does. I think it's to do with accuracy, but Compound Eyes is generally a bug ability. Accuracy boost isn't really necessary because it has a lot of high accuracy moves, right? Yeah, half of its moves never miss because they don't have any accuracy, so having compound eyes doesn't make any sense. So then I'm probably going to. Hmm. The weird thing is it also gets Bug Buzz at level 50 in Silverwind. So like they wanted to be a physical attacker in the early game, but then a special attacker in the late game. So what I think I'm gonna do is buff its attacks both by 20 points, and then it could be a somewhat like special tank in the late game. Because its base stat total without any buffs is, where is it? Again, is 390. So it can afford some stats. But because it also does evolve super early, I don't want to make it too strong. But I do want to make it useful. Because, like, you throw this thing up against Cynthia's Garchomp, it's just going to get eaten. Let's be real. This thing has never in a million years, with all the stat boosts in the world from moves, killing Garchomp. So I am going. See, those are tutor moves, tutor moves. Let's look at his TMs also. TMs do matter as well. I think having its attack be lower than its special to incentivize a special focus in the late game versus giving it physical moves in the early game does make sense, but making its attack stat higher but not oppressively higher. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click the Pokemon editor. I think that is why I do want to go with. I kind of also want to give it like a tank ability, a like somewhat tankier ability than Swarm, because Swarm doesn't really fit what it's doing, right? Early Bird is fine. I think Early Bird's okay. I got a 2 liter of Mountain Dew Baja Blast I'm sipping on. This is a good night. But I'm not sure what ability I should really give it, though. Oh, I have it up on the other monitor. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm slow. So, Swarm. It has to fit both the looks and theme. So, it has like nothing to do with weather. I'm just gonna scroll through, see if I can figure out what I want to do with it. Shield Dust might be good. I forgot the exact effect, but Shield Dust might be good. Blocks the additional effects of attacks taken. That is an option. Shield Dust is an option. Wait, let me look at who learns or who gets that ability. It is Venomoth, the Dustox. It is exactly 2 Pokemon lines in this game. 2. I'm not going to count Caterpie and Weedle because they only exist for 5 levels. Shield Dust. It's Dustox's only ability, so I'll probably end up giving Dustox a secondary ability. And I probably won't actually give it to Ledian, just to keep Dustox a little bit like unique, you know? Let's look at his Pokedex entry. Uses starlight as energy. When more stars appear, night patterns on its back grow larger. Stars flicker, scattering glowing powder. There's shield dust justification. So it has to do with like the moon, right? So it could have a moon? No, there's no moon abilities, although that would justify learning Moonlight. That actually does justify learning Moonlight. Ooh, actually, that's a good idea. Let's look at the levels. So 3, 5, 3, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. Um, I'm I'm considering giving it at like level 33 Moonlight. Does it learn Roost through TM? It does. So this is no longer necessary. Eh. No, I think it does fit in actually. So, hmm. What level should it learn it at though? This is a dilemma. Because Lydian's like a really weird Pokemon. You know, it doesn't get any stab moves early at all. I'm gonna replace Tackle with a bug move. I'm gonna replace both Tackle and Supersonic here with a bug and a flying move. Also level 18, so probably Aerial Ace for one. Not Bug Bite. Doesn't look like a bug biter. I want him to be physical moves. Bug type moves. Let's look. Physical moves. I think its best bet here would um none of the moves that are actually in Gen 4 really fit the theme. Sad as this is to say. It might have to be Bug Bite. That might be the only real option. Yeah, I'll give it Bug Bite. So, Bug Bite and Aerial Ace. Oh, I forgot to actually press the edit button. Bug Bite confirm. Edit. Aerial Ace. Confirm. Okay. I'm going to write this down in my little notepad. Keeping these in alphabetical order so they're easier to find later when I go through this again. Replaced Tackle, Supersonic, one with Bug Bite, Aerial Ace. Because these are the moves that it learns when it first evolves from Ladybug. And Ladybug, before level 18, does not learn any good moves. I'm a little bit confused about why it learns Bug Buzz at 41. Wait, why is that? Why are Lydian's learn or like moves such higher level than Ladybuzz? What? This makes no sense. Huh? Look at this. Bug Buzz 41, 53, 38, 48, 33, 41, 30, 36. They're so much higher. In several cases, they are 10 levels higher. Why? Why? That doesn't make any sense. The only ones that are the same are Mach Punch and these three screens. Baton Pass even is higher. I'm gonna do something nice for Lydian. I'm gonna reduce all of those to Ladybuzz levels. Because I don't think it's necessary to have Bug Buzz at 53. It's not that good of a move that it can't be learned before Gym 8. Like, what? Gym 8 is Volkner anyway. It's not like it's super effective. So, Lydian... Move levels reduced to Ladybuzz. And that is... I kind of want to talk about a Baton Pass. Because it has 0 stat boosting moves. What if I swap Baton Pass for U-Turn? I'm going to do that. I'm going to swap Baton Pass for U-Turn. So, Baton Pass, edit, U-Turn, and we're going to drop its level down to 20. No, we'll justify this by checking the gyms. Gardenia. Pokemon. Let's just check right here in Platinum. What are her levels? 22. So if you stick to the level cap, you will not learn U-Turn before Gardenia. That is what I was checking for exactly. Because after Gardenia is Maylene or Crasher Wake, and neither of those two does Lydian have an advantage over. Damn, I have a lot of messages I'm not going to check. Alright, anyway, back to editing the learns set levels. Silverwind is 25. I'll keep... Because I didn't change U-Turn, Silverwind would be really close to U-Turn. What level are Crasher Wake's Pokemon? 37. What about Maylene? Wait, I have an easier way to check this. Platinum Gems. Boom. Oh, I forgot about Fantina. Yeah, Fantina. Then Maylene. I forgot about... Yeah. I knew I was forgetting about one gym leader. I just forgot who it was. So, um, having Lydian learn Silverwind a little bit earlier does not make a big difference. I'm not going to drop it to 25. I'll drop it to 20. Wait, let's see. I'll drop it to 27. So, Silverwind edit, it's now learned at 27. Confirm, because that sets it so you can learn it before Maylene, but after Fantina. Because Silverwind can be a complete game changer. So, reduced Silverwind 29 to 27. Next up is agility. Agility I can probably leave the same. Oh no, drop to 30. Yeah, drop to 30. I was mistaken. I was looking at Ladybuzz. No, drop it to 30. Oh, it's lagging. Or wait, actually instead of letting it learn U-turn, swap agility and baton pass, or just make it learn agility earlier. So what I could do is I could make it learn agility at level 22. And then it learns baton pass at 25 and Silverwind at 30. I'm going to do that instead. So instead of switching baton pass to U-turn, what we do is reduce it to 20. Wait, edit 22. We make this agility. So agility goes from level 36, which is insane. 36 to 22. So Silverwind has not been changed yet. Not changed correctly yet. I got 60 people in my DMs that I'm not going to reply to or even look at their messages. That's crazy. I don't like being popular. Like, on one hand, I want to, like, be a big streamer. On the other hand, I don't want the, like, fame that comes with it, because it sounds like it would be annoying. I wouldn't mind having, like, a small following, but once you get, like, really big, you get the crazies. Like, the real psychos. I don't want no stands. I don't like stands. Alright, so then baton pass is 24 to 25. Because, yeah. Mach punch stays the same. So 24 to 25. Silver one might stay the same. Silverwind is going to be the only one that stays in the same spot. Same spot. Wait. 22, 25. Maybe not. Maybe I'll reduce Silverwind to 28. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. So edit you. You become baton pass at 25, was it? Yes, 25. And then Silverwind. We'll do 20. Let's see, 5, 3. We'll do 5, 3, 5, 3 pattern. So at level 30, it'll learn Silverwind. So Silverwind actually gains a level. I know this is not formatted well. You do not need to let me know, because I'm already well aware of it. I am not an archivist. I do not do the archiving of things. I do the changing of things. I'm a giga nerd. I'm not an ultra giga nerd. Alright. So, those are those moves, and next up is Swift will be dropped down. Wait, why does it even learn Swift? Oh, right, because it's like, those are stars. That makes sense. It does learn it like really late though, but alright, oh right, the special split. I didn't actually change its stats yet. Okay, so Silverwind is gonna go down to 33. So from 41 to 33. An 8 level drop. Then next up, we got Double Edge from 48 to 38. What? Double Edge 48 to 38. Double Edge. I've only ever mastered the single edge. And then Bug Buzz down to 41. Not 41. No, yeah, 41. I had it right. Because 5-3, 5-3. So edit Bug Buzz to 41. Confirm. That allows you to get it for Byron, but you'll never use it on Byron. And also gives you the option to use it against Abomasnow, which is a big boss. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also gonna make a lot of the gyms not super difficult, but more difficult. I will add a slight difficulty increase to the game. By slight, I mean significant. It's gonna be a hard game because I like a challenge. I'm gonna play this game myself. All right, Lydian's move changes are done. I'm gonna hit Control S and document the Bug Buzz change 53 to 41, a 12 level drop. Because there's no reason that Pokemon this week needs to get a move that good so late into the game that it's unusable. Because you are never, I mean never, swapping out one of your party members for Ledian at past level like 20. Alright. Anyway. I'm gonna boost its attack stat to a whopping 30. Wait, let me actually double check. Let me double check what its stats are. I'm probably gonna put like a hard limit of 425 on its base stat total. So Ledian's down here. So it has 390. Now I'll put 450 on it. So it can't go above 450. So I've got 60 points to work with. I'm going to give it 15 points to attack and defense and special attack. And then probably the rest 2 HP in defense. Yeah. So I'm going to give it... see, that's half. Probably 25 HP then and 5 defense. Or no, 15 and 15. Just 15 to those 4 stats. So 70, 70, 50, 65. That should be okay. Because otherwise, it's just not usable. Litten is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. All time. And it saddens me that to this day, it is awful. Unusably awful. I didn't figure out another ability for it yet, though. You know what? Let's ask ChatGPT. What would be a good ability alternative for Ledian to Swarm? Earlier, I was asking it about Vespiquen. Alright, Vespiquen, I ended up changing one of its abilities to... or giving it a secondary option of ability for Intimidate. I'm not giving it Iron Fist, because that's not what it already does. Prankster is an option. Tinted Lens? Maybe. Technician also maybe. Let's see. Filter would make it super good. But I'm definitely not gonna get Filter. I think Tinted Lens is probably the best option from what I've looked at so far. Because it doesn't really have a lot of other things that it can really do. Realistically, based on what it is. I would really like if Ledian was like a bug fighting type and I could give it Iron Fist, and because that's still not a thing. There's no bug types that have like a boxing motif or theme going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it Tinted Lens. I gotta find it. I lost out. There it is. And save. Yes. Then I go into this. So, replaced Swarm with Tinted Lens. HP, attack, defense, special attack plus 15. No, it was 55 to 70. Attack was 35 to 50. Defense was 50 to 65. And special attack was same as HP. Yeah. Okay. That's so much to change about one Pokemon. Ariados is next. Oh, dang. Ariados has kind of the same problem going on, doesn't it? Gen 2 is notorious for its bad Pokemon, to be honest. I don't need to change Togetic, really. Or, I guess. I mean... The small buff won't be too much because or I meant Togekiss. I can close this. I can close this tab. I can close this tab. This tab. I don't like having a lot of tabs open. Togekiss. In Generation 4, your base stat total is 200, 200, 410, 495, 545. Yeah, Togekiss is really strong, basically. What was I doing? Alright, looking at this. Anyway, back to Ariados. So, 390. I didn't really look at the learn sets of these Pokemon. A lot of them aren't not available in the base game, which I'm gonna change. I'm gonna make like most Pokemon available. Yeah, I'm gonna make most Pokemon available before beating the game, before completing the Elite Four and Champion. The only exception is going to be the starters, and maybe some other Pokemon. Maybe a few other choices. So let's see. Ariados. It should be pretty early. There it is. Ariados. Man, this thing is weak. 40 speed? It is too frail to be that slow, man. They give it 40 more speed. I don't blame them. I'm probably going to do the same thing and maybe not buff its special attack, though, because the reason they probably buffed those was because of the special physical split in Gen 3 versus all of its moves here being physical. Also, it does learn Poison Jab. Why does it learn Pin Missile so late? That is a weird move to get at level 40. That's a really weird move to be getting at level 40. What? No, I'm gonna... Huh. No, that's just wrong. Also, I buffed Leech Life to 60 power, which... Bug type not being a very good move is fine. Means it's fine, because Rock resists it, and Berg is the first... Not Berg. Is it Berg? I have his, like, face in mind, but I'm, like, questioning the name, even though I'm, like, 99% sure that I'm right with Berg. Gardenia is the second gym leader, and no matter what Ariados has, as long as it has one stab move, it's going to kill it. It also evolves level 22, so it will be getting Bug Bite before the first gym, or before Gardenia anyway. So I'm probably going to lower its move, the moves that it learns, and give it 40 speed. Yeah, I'm going to give it 40 speed. Oh, I can also look at the... I'm going to open this up in another tab so that I can have the stats on one, and if it would load, which I would very much appreciate. It's not loading. I'll just do this. That is the wrong email. I have multiple emails for purposes that I do not wish to share. All right, now I can have the learn set changes up as well as the stat changes. All right, so I can just go between the tabs. I will probably go through this separately, but for now I'm just looking at the ones of, because there's less Pokemon that get stat changes than there are moveset changes. Oh, I didn't actually look at this for Lady N. What a weird move set change. That is very, very strange. They put Silverwind at 21. I'm gonna lock in with my choices because I think Emerald has a higher level curve. Emerald gems. I spelled gems wrong because I'm a tired fool. Ha 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 ha. Let's see, 15, 24, 29. Gym 8 is level 46. Gym 8 here is level 50, actually. So I'm wrong there. However, I'm still locking in my choices on Lady N. What do the purple and green mean? Where's the legend at? Sheet was designed in Google to be viewed in Google Sheets. We recommend viewing it there. I will not be doing that. What does green mean? Yeah, and blue mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out with a very quick Google search. And by Google search, I mean what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll back down to our... What? What just happened? Did it like minimize? What? Huh? What is it doing? Learn set changes. What? I'm gonna refresh. What is it doing? Huh? What is happening here? Oh, it was just like scrolled up really far. I was so confused. That was unusual. All right, anyway, scrolling back down to Ariados. We can just go back to Gen 3. And then we can compare its moves to this chart. So, Ariados, level 21 Twin Needle. It doesn't learn Twin Needle at all, so that means Twin Needle was added in. 34 Spiderweb. Spiderweb was reduced. So the blue means the level was changed. The green means that it is a new move that it did not previously learn. Also, who's the crackhead who made this thing learn Psychic at level 63? Like, what? Bro. Platinum E4. Bro. 59. 62. We are dropping most of these moves so that you can use Ariados throughout the whole game, because it's not available in Eterna Forest, but it will be when I'm done with this, if you so choose. It's lowered drastically here, but I'm still going to drop its learn set levels so that it's usable. I don't agree with giving it Giga Drain since Leech's Life I buffed it to 60 base power. And Ariados doesn't need to have sustain. It doesn't need to have regen or healing. It's not one of those Pokemon. It's not like that. But it does need to have X Scissor. Because like look at this and tell me it doesn't learn X Scissor. Tell me this thing does not learn X Scissor. You can't tell me that. Swarm, I might also swap out Swarm for Ariados too. It just doesn't make sense. No, I'm just gonna swap Pen Missile to Fury Swipes, put that at level 23, and I'm gonna replace Pen Missile with X Scissor. I'm looking at the level curve for this thing's learn set, and it goes up by 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. I'm gonna stick with the 3-4 pattern, which will reduce these levels a little bit, but not too much, because it does have a pattern to it that I like, and it seems like Game Freak intended, but might have misimplemented. So let's go ahead and drop Ariados down on this list. So let's see. I think it's kind of cool that it gets Shadow Sneak. That's like such a spider move to have. I'm gonna not take out any other abilities, except for maybe Agility and Spider Web. Not that I'm gonna remove those. I might just lower their levels. Nightshade is really strange, and I don't know if I should keep it. Let's look at the Pokedex. Nightshade doesn't really make a lot of sense, especially level 15. But it is a decent coverage move. I'll leave Nightshade. I might replace Agility with a different status move. Nah, if I'm dropping the level, it should be fine. Okay, so Ariados. I am going to increase its speed to 80. Because that is one thing they changed here. Ariados goes from 40 to 80 speed. I don't need to buff its special attack. That's pointless. I also am not going to buff its special defense. Yeah. As for its learn set, it's completely different in this game. It's so different because there's so many more moves that were added. New moves Gen 4. Look at all these moves they added in this generation. There's 355 is the first one, all the way down to 460. They added over 110 moves. 112 moves. I think it's actually technically 113. That's a lot of moves to be added to a game. It's a lot. It's a lot. I also didn't look at new moves that it might learn. Oh wait, that's why it doesn't learn X Scissor in prior generations. I forgot about that. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So X Scissor, it should learn by default regardless. Man, they kind of cooked with this generation. Not gonna lie, they had a lot of cool stuff. Like X Scissor is such an awesome move. So badass. All right, and what was I doing? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Ariados. What? No. Actually, go back to that. Save. Learn set saved. Ariados. I am so glad it told me about that because I forgot to save. Save. Let's look at Swarm real quick. Arena Trap might be good. What is Tangled Feet? I feel like I know what that does. I just can't remember it. Raises evasion of... That is... That's like Spenda's ability, right? I don't know. Quick Feet, maybe. Quick Feet boosts its speed if it has a status effect. What is its hidden ability later? Does it get a hidden ability? Sniper? Is Sniper in Gen 4? I know Kingdra gets it later. It is. I'm just going to change Swarm to Sniper. Because, like, why would you ever want Swarm over Sniper? Replace Swarm with Sniper. Plus, Ariados isn't very bulky. It's not going to live a lot of hits. Look at it. 60 special defense is not living in Earth Power from, like, anything. Especially not with 70 HP. And I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to make it as bulky. Not any bulkier. It's not happening. It's going to stay as is. Okay, so learn set. We're going to replace Pen Missile with X Scissor. I'll adjust the levels one by one. Well, I'm busy calling people slurs. That's not like a joke or anything, by the way. I genuinely did that. And I can get away with saying that because no one's ever going to watch this. And even then, who would really care? It's not like you know who I'm calling slur. Alright, anyway. 3, 4, 3, 4. So this is going to be replaced with Pen Missile. Firm. And we... Learn set changes. Fury attack. To Pen Missile. Plus level -1. So that went from 23 to 22. All right, Sucker Punch. So 3, 4, 3, 4. That was the 3. Is this the 4? So this one's going to be down to 26. Oh, Sucker Punch, yes. I forgot what level it was previously. It was 28 to 26. My memory is not that great. All right, Sucker Punch. I might stand up here for. Yeah, I'll stand up for this part. Just because my posture is terrible because of the chair that I have. I can't really fix it. So spider web is going to be down to from 32 to 30. So that's the 4. Wait, no, 29. Because that's 3. And then next up is the 4. So 33 for agility. And this is 3, 36. I'm pretty much mostly basing this off of the bosses. At level 36, it's not going to be oppressive against Crash Awake, especially since Quagsire is unaware, so if it gets a sword stance through TM, it won't really do too much. And Gyarados resists Bug because it's flying type. And Floatzel is Floatzel, so it's going to kill Ariados before Ariados can kill it. And it won't even be close either. It'll be a very, very unmatched fight. Because like, look at this Floatzel. Wait, it doesn't let me click on it. Look at this Floatzel. Oh, it doesn't show me the movesets. Why not? There we go. Brine, Ice Fang, and Crunch are all it needs. It doesn't even no, it doesn't even need. It just needs Crunch really. It'll murder with Crunch. I guess that is the best option I have for looking at those. Anyway, back to documentation. And lastly are Psychic and Poison Jab. I don't really know why he gets Psychic. That doesn't make any sense because it has like no special attack. Its special attack is decent but not good. And its weaknesses are Psychic, Ground, Fire, Flying. So Psychic isn't even coverage for any of those types. So like why Psychic? I think Zen Headbutt would be better because it's a physical move. Let's actually take a look at other Psychic moves I can possibly give it. Psychic moves. I just like Cerebi for the format. Just the way they have their website set up is just why I like it the best. Let's see. Physical Psychic Fangs is not in this generation. Psycho Cut is. That might be the one that I go with. Yeah, you know what? Psycho Cut is. It's a better. It's the more thematically appropriate option than Zen Headbutt. So we're gonna give it Psycho Cut. So Psychic. I don't know why I didn't start using this like arrow thing sooner. This is lowered from, that was a 3, so this next one's a 4, so 46 to 40. And lastly, Poison Jab from 50 to... We can go out of the pattern once, but do I really want to? It's not necessary. We'll just stick to the pattern. 43. Where was I? I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Okay, so 43. I I kind of want to give it two more moves just so it reaches an even 50 with this pattern. Because it's 40, it would be then 47 and then 50. But what moves would I even give it? I don't know. You know what? We can give it Toxic Spikes to 50. Does it learn Toxic Spikes through, like, Tutor or something? That is a long string that just came off my shirt. This shirt is dying. It's near the end of its life cycle. It does actually learn it through an egg move. I can give it Sonic Boom, not Sonic Boom, Toxic Spikes, and maybe Bounce? Just as options for the Elite Four. What other moves might it learn? Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll do Bounce at 47 and Toxic Spikes at 50. Because Ariados is not going to get very far against Flint or against William. Is that his name? Is it Will or William? It's Lucian. Will is like Johto? I forget. Yeah, Mr. Mime murders Ariados. Bertha murders Ariados. Flint or Whiskash murders Ariados. Houndoom murders Ariados. Yanmega even murders Ariados with Air Slash. So yeah, Ariados is a like really, really risky choice. Because it just dies to everything. It gets outsped by Yanmega. It doesn't kill Whiskash in one hit. It gets outsped by Houndoom. It gets outsped by Mr. Mime. I think. I don't quite remember their speeds, but it can't kill them fast enough for them not to not kill it. So yeah, we'll give it Toxic Spikes to 50. That is just the nice choice. I'm probably gonna end up getting like a lot of Pokemon more move options post or nearly like late game options. Bounce 47 and Toxic Spikes 50. Okay. So, then I have to actually make the changes. Which means I'm going to just move this to my other monitor while I do this so I can use it as reference. Oh no, yeah. So 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So this is 29, right? Yes. 9. Oh, I didn't press the edit button. Edit. Psychic edit. Psycho Cut at 40. Three. Then we add. Oh, I didn't actually do this. Bounce at 47. Add. And lastly, the Toxic Spikes, the ever so famous move that very few Pokemon really actually learn. Oh, never mind. Shows what I know. But a lot of these Pokemon are actually like better than Ariados in general. Like Tentacruel is a good tank. Quillfish is not, but it has a really good typing. Roserade's pretty good. Drapion's pretty good. Drapion is one of my favorite Pokemon. It looks so badass. Let's move on then. Alright, I'm sitting back down now. I'm very fortunate to have an adjustable microphone. Alright, that's Ariados done. Let's hit save before I forgo. And I didn't change anything else about it. Did I? Alrighty. What was I gonna do? Right, next up is Togetic. What is Togekiss's eight? What are Togekiss's stats? It's like really down here. I just saw it. There it is. 8550 versus 8550. I'm not going to change Togetic up. It doesn't really need it. Where'd my phone go? I like just had it like 10 seconds ago. Oh no, my phone! I can't live without my phone. Maybe I should be streaming on Twitch. Might get more viewers over there. Maybe. Oh, it's right in front of my face. I should try opening my eyes once in a while. Blossom! Blossom's very awesome. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add Blossom as a static encounter in Floroma Meadow on Mondays only. Wait, did I say Monday? I meant Friday. Friday. Okay, so we're going to Blossom. There you are. It only gets chlorophyll. What is its hidden ability later? Healer. I think giving it natural cure is a good option. Chlorophyll is its base ability. Let's give it natural cure. Make sure I saved that. I don't remember if I did save. Yes, I did not save. That's good that I pressed that. It's loading. There it is. Blossom. I'm gonna give it, what did I just say? Natural cure as a secondary ability. Probably. Maybe. Actually, I'm not certain on that. Let's just open ChatGPT up again and see what it says. I'm probably not going to take any of its suggestions from this. Blossom. It interprets that as wanting the same thing. I'm not giving it regenerator or thick fat. Aroma veil. Aroma veil. Is that in Generation 4? It is not. I didn't think it was. It is a good option though. Serene Grace. That's like a very rare ability. It's not the one that gets it. It's... Where is Shaman? Huh. Maybe it's not as rare as I thought it was. Wait, I pressed levitate? What? Wait, what? No, huh? Cerebi, you're glitched. Cerebi, you gotta fix this. It's fine, I can go here and find it. Yeah, it is a very rare ability, and it's not something I want to add to Pokemon willy-nilly. It needs to stay a rare ability because it is incredibly powerful. And so we'll be keeping it as a rare ability. I will add Natural Cure to Blossom instead. Because Natural Cure is fine. Unless it has any other, like, flowery abilities. But I don't think there are. Might have to turn my fan up. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, just Natural Cure. What does Flower Gift do? I don't know what that ability does. Oh. That's Cherum's unique ability. What about Cherubi? What are Cherubi's abilities? Just chlorophyll? That's fine. I didn't know it could hold plum berries. That's probably not in Generation 4. No, it is not. It's pretty neat. So I cannot give it Flower Gift, obviously, because it's not going to be changing forms in the sun. Sorry, I was texting someone. Yeah, we're gonna just give it Natural Cure. Natural Cure is a far more common ability. Being on... I guess it's not far more common. It's pretty common on grass types, though. I find it a little weird that Starmie gets it. That's kind of odd. I really like Blossom's shiny spray. It looks pretty. It looks pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. I probably don't need to change its learn set because Gloom... Yeah, Gloom learns a bunch of moves. Well, it kind of seems like it's a late game Pokemon, honestly. I do want to add the Bellossom to the Floral Meadow, and because of that, let's see, what are its stats normally? Bellossom, they're normally 480. So I can't make it too strong. Looks like they only buffed the defenses, which is fine with me. I don't gotta make it stronger, I'm not gonna. I will just make it slightly bulkier and it'll be happy. I am gonna buff Pedal Dance. I did not know that Pedal Dance was even in this generation, honestly. When was that added? Oh, that was added in Gen 1. Dang. Yeah, it's gonna be the same base power as Outrage. And Thrash, or not, no, Thrash is actually weaker. But Grass is a weak type anyway. Why does it learn Moonlight? What? Give it Synthesis. What? Huh? Let me look at Gloom real quick. There's nothing like Moony about this thing. No. Give it Synthesis. That at least makes sense. It's the same. Why are they differentiated? They are the... Oh no, they're not the same. There's one more move in these games. I guess that's fine. Pokemon changes. Bellossom. Okay. I'm gonna give it Energy Ball by level. The reason that it doesn't have a lot of level up moves is because they don't want you evolving Gloom early. But since I'm adding it to the Floroma meta, which is between the first and the second gym, it's fine to have some weak low level moves. I'm gonna have to give this thing its entire own move set, aren't I? Same with Sunflora too. I'm gonna go ahead and make the stat changes right now. Just get that out of the way. Wait, what are its defenses? Let's see. So 75, 85, 100, 90, 95, 110. Yeah, they didn't change between generations. So 90, they just buffed it by 10 for the defenses. Okay. So awesome. HP 75 to 90. Defense and special defense. I don't know. Defense 85, 95, special defense 100 to 110. I like this arrow format. I'm doing that from now on for everything. Gotta plug my phone in soon. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon, actually. I gotta wake up in a few hours. Make my roommate dinner because he worked a double, and I appreciate him. I'm gonna change its moves so that it. I'm just gonna remove all of these options, and I'll start over from scratch. Actually, no, I won't. No, one I'm keeping. I'm keeping the pedal dance at 53. Let's see. I'm gonna keep stun spore and sleep powder. I'm not giving it poison powder. There's nothing poisony about Blossom. It is a pure grass type. So I'm gonna give it Solar Beam as like a level 30, 30 something move, late 30s maybe. I got an idea. Give me a whole new move set for Blossom, taking into account that it will be available as a static encounter before the second gem. Magical Leaf? No. Leech Seed I agree with. ChatGPT is not very good at this. I'm not that surprised though. So the moveset I'm gonna give it to start with is gonna be Magical Leaf, actually, yes. Because it's gonna be past level 15. So it will have Magical Leaf. It will have Stun Spore and Sleep Powder. And I'll probably give it a dance move. Pokemon dance moves. No, there's no. I'm gonna give it Teeter Dance as like a level 40 move. Let's give it like a move every 2, then 5 levels. So its starting moves will be Stun Spore. 1, add Magical Leaf, add what else? Not Leech Seed. It's not. We'll give it Leech Seed at a later level, maybe like level 15 or not 15, 20 something. Let's look at the gym levels again. So 14, 22, 26, 32, 37. The level curve is so weird in this game. It like decreases from 6 to 7, which does kind of make sense because those gyms are not too far apart, but also doesn't because there's like a whole dungeon between them and then an entire route too. And you're gonna get a bunch of levels from that. I'm probably gonna increase the level curve. I'm gonna also look into recruiting people to help me with this. Give it Sunny Day and Solar Beam at level. We'll prepare it for Gym 5. We'll give it those two at level 35. Just probably as a placeholder for now. Sunny Day at 35. Add Solar Beam at 35. Add. What else? I want to give it another status move and another attack move to start with. We'll give it Sweet Scent. Sweet Scent is not super useful in battle. But it does have the ability to be used in the field and give you an encounter automatically, which I think is pretty cool. So then as for the move, the attack move. Let's look at the TMs it learns. It learns Drain Punch. That's kind of funny. Hmm. It doesn't really learn a lot of attacking moves. Um, let's see. Let's look for physical moves. I want to give it a normal move, but if I find another move that fits more, I'll give it that. Metronome would be interesting, but I'm not giving it Metronome. I debated Swift, but I don't think Swift fits in very well here. There's not a lot of moves that really make sense for it to have, to be honest. Maybe return could be interesting. There's so many options. Nature powers that status move. Let's see. I don't know. There's so many moves. Secret power could be interesting. I do want to give it hyper voice at a later level. I'm gonna put all placeholder moves at level 100. So if I don't know what level to add it at yet, 100 is gonna be placeholder. These are moves that I want it to learn. Maybe not right away, but eventually. Weather Ball. I do want to give it Weather Ball. We'll give it Weather Ball like immediately, probably. And it's like the only way to acquire that? Maybe? No. I don't know. We'll give it Weather Ball immediately, and that way it can be like used in very niche fights. What's Grass Whistle do? I forgot what Grass Whistle does. Puts Pokemon to sleep? Yes, it does. I will give it Grass Whistle. For now, I'm just gonna pick a bunch of moves that I like and I want it to have, and I'm gonna add them in level 100. Aromatherapy, I'm also gonna give it probably. Cures the user and all Pokemon in its party as okay. So we're gonna give it aromatherapy. I'm gonna change all these levels. Every single one of them. All of them. Signal Beam, I might give it. Sinister Beam of Light. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like something this beautiful flower Pokemon would use. Extrasensory, maybe. No. No. It. I want to give it a psychic move, but extrasensory is not that move. It already has Magical Leaf. I don't really agree with giving it Leaf Blade, but I also kind of do. Like it doesn't look like it would use it, but it also does look like it could if it wanted to. I'll give it Leaf Blade. It has lower attack stat anyway. what I can do is after I picked out all these moves, I can give them to ChatGPT and tell it to divide them out evenly. I'm gonna give it Mega Drain and Giga Drain. That's gonna be the last of its grass moves. Or no, isn't there like a physical grass move I can give it? Another one? Seed Bomb? I know there's another one. There's Razor Leaf. I give it Razor Leaf as kind of like an early game option. I don't want it to have like all of these options. I want it to have a few options. But also, more options are better. I don't want to have. I don't want it to have like a billion like learned up moves by default though, because that's just not fair. What does Natural Gift do? Inflicts damage, no secondary effect. Depends on the user's held berry. Not giving it that. Let's see. I will give it Lucky Chant. I'll probably actually remove the drains. Yeah, I'll remove Giga and Mega Drain. It's kind of designed as like an exclusively stab user with status moves. I kind of want to keep it that way. It'll keep its TM options. I'm not changing any of those, at least not right now. Dang, there's so many options though. I'm probably gonna start streaming on Twitch instead. It learns Grass Knot through TM, right? Yeah, it does. I don't need to give it that as a level up move. And past like Shadow Force is Gen 5 moves. I really scrolled through all of these, didn't I? Did I give it Grass Whistle? No. Yes, I did. Yeah, Sunny Day. We're looking at purely status moves now. Which makes it a lot easier to sift through. Growth could be an option. Growth and or Leech Seed. No. I'm not giving it Leech Seed. Not giving it any of those. Metronome, maybe. For all those gamblers out there. Woo, let's go gambling! Lovely Kiss. I love Lovely Kiss. It's a funny move. Also, funny thing is I just saw transform. I gave it +1 priority because that way you can use Ditto reliably. Uh, Encore. Encore is going to be the last one that I give it access to, probably. It already has Sweets and... Oh, and Morning Sun. Morning Sun is the final last one. Alright, now which other 5 moves am I going to add to it? I always do this. I like keep looking at the options after I say I'm done. I keep going. I just don't stop. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Then I can just continue. Okay, that's enough. I continue. Okay, that's enough. I can stop now, and I just don't. I just never stop. It's one of my biggest flaws. I just don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. No, I am actually about done. Looks like. Status moves. Yeah, there's no more status moves I'm going to be adding to it, looks like. Which is good, because I need to go to sleep. Okay. Then... these are the moves I am getting. Starting with level 1, it gets Stun Spore, Sweet Scent, Weather Ball, Magical Leaf. These moves spread out levels in between. Solar Beam, Sunny Day, Growth. I already did that one. I losing my mind. Razor Leaf, Encore, Leaf Blade, Lucky Chant. I did add growth there. Yes, okay. Now it's gonna spread those out for me. Level 10 Razor Leaf. See, this is why I use AI, because it's very useful. See, it spread those out perfectly evenly. It's so nice. It's so nice. Every 4 levels it learns a new move. I like that. That's nice and even. I am, however, going to lower Leaf Blade to 53 to match Petal Dance, so you can choose if you want to have it be a physical or special attacker. Basically. You can double down on the crit, and it'll be strong because of Sunny Day giving or proccing Chlorophyll. Did I give it another ability? I did give it another ability, Natural Cure. Okay, so I'm just gonna like follow that one for one. I'm gonna click save on it for now so I can close that and I can move this out of my way and I can bring it right back up. This is so nice. I can just have this AI do the math for me. I don't gotta do it. I can have the AI do it. Although I'm also gonna swap hyper voice. Wait, no. Yeah, hyper voice with aromatherapy. Huh. No. Actually, I kind of want to have it. Wait. Hmm. It doesn't really get a lot of offensive options then. But that's also like not the point of it. I kind of want to give it Sunny Day earlier. I'll use the levels and not the moves where they're at. I'll switch them around. Okay, so synchronize, Blossom. So Leaf Blade will go to 53. Firm. Boom. Bang. Pow. Hmm. Solar Beam, I'm gonna drop down to 37 probably. Hyper Voice up to 45. Yeah, Solar Beam to 37. And however, this will, yeah, you'll still get it for Crash Awake. Sunny Day, I'm gonna drop down to 21 probably. Or no, I'll drop Sunny Day down to 25. And yeah, so Grass Whistle will be 29. Firm, Sunny Day. Because I don't want or Blossom to have access to it before Gardenia, because then you can just Weather Ball and kill everything with a resisting type to her grass moves, but also a super effective type. Yeah, I did also buff Weather Ball. Oh wait, actually, I want to give her a different ability than I want to give it Leaf Guard because Leaf Guard protects against status moves in the sun. That's a better ability or a more thematically appropriate ability, I think. Yeah, I think that's just thematically more appropriate for Blossom. So I need to go into the Pokemon changes document and ability guard added. Okay. Let's see what else needs to be changed still. I'm gonna put probably growth at 17 and encore at 21. Then Razor Leaf, it wants it at. I'm gonna put Razor Leaf at 13, just to keep with the pattern. The yeah. Or no, we'll put it at 16 because I'm probably gonna put the encounter at level 15. So yeah, we'll put it at 16. That'll be the only one that breaks the pattern. I just really like number patterns. I'm autistic that way. Literally, I was diagnosed with autism when I was like a really young boy. 33 for Morning Sun. That sounds actually fine. Aromatherapy at level 45. That's okay. Wait, also Hyper Voice is going to 40, 49. So aromatherapy at 45. And Lucky Chant at 41. Lucky Chant will actually like devastate its opponents that are not resistant to grass because it will make Leaf Blade and Razor Leaf crit a lot more often, making it very, very deadly. And then I click save, learn set data saved. Alright, I need to get stretched now. If for any reason, for whatever reason, someone watches this all the way through, this VOD,